What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's the NBA Fanatic Johnny P. So I want to bring you another video about the Rip City Portland Trail Blazers. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's gonna leave. Apparently he's told the Trailblazers he is on his way out. He's been in the league for 9 seasons. Apparently he's ready for a change. He and Damian Lillard did very well this last season. They went 51-31 out west. That's a really good record, but I guess he's just looking for a change in scenery. This man is 6'11", 240 pounds. He's a power forward, a shooting guy, man. That man can score. He had 23.4 points per game last season, averaged 10.2 rebounds and 1.7 assists. Those are some solid numbers. That's all-star caliber. He is just playing very well. There's a few teams that are actually quite interested in him. Obviously, Portland would be able to offer him the most amount of money. However, if he's not happy there, he's not happy there. Now, with that being said, you have teams like the Dallas Mavericks, the Los Angeles Lakers. Of course, they're always going after the big names. I guess I don't blame them. It's LA. The Rockets and the Spurs. I think it's interesting because out of those lists, 3 out of those 4 teams are in Texas, and surprisingly enough, that's where LaMarcus Aldridge played college ball at, and I believe he grew up there as well. That's real close to home for him. Those teams are real good teams. I mean, I would be happy playing for any of those teams. It's interesting because the Rockets kind of stand out because they already have the Beard and Dwight Howard there. I just wouldn't want to play there if it was me. If I was LaMarcus Aldridge, I am looking at San Antonio because the Spurs have been good since like the 1700s. They're just an awesome team. And if you put him in the lineup as a power forward, 4 out of your 5 starting people, of course you have Tony Parker, that's a given. He's their point guard until he decides to leave. But you have Kawhi Leonard as small forward, LaMarcus Aldridge as power forward, and your center is Tim Duncan. Now Tim Duncan, he could be around another year, 2 years, 3 years. He's the type of guy who stays healthy and he plays smart. He knows how to conserve himself. And that also goes back to Greg Popovich. He's a really good coach. That whole team doesn't play a lot of minutes. He keeps their minutes leveled down and he relies on their bench because they are deep. I mean, you still have people like Danny Green and Patty Mills, and you have Manu Ginobili. You have a lot of people backing you up. So with such a deep bench, you wouldn't have to play a lot of minutes. So Tim Duncan could stick around for a while and he could mentor LaMarcus Aldridge. Because you imagine Kawhi Leonard, I believe he won a Finals MVP trophy, and I'm pretty sure he got Defensive Player of the Year as well. I mean, he is just dynamite, just an all-energy guy, just plays really humble basketball, and he's really good. So could you imagine Aldridge and Kawhi Leonard being the new face of the Spurs moving forward as this dynasty comes to a close? I think for San Antonio, that's a really smart move. You have a lot of really good pieces in place. You have a lot of really good players. When I look at like the Mavericks and the Lakers and the Rockets, I just don't see them giving LaMarcus Aldridge the success that the Spurs would long term. Now, if I look at the Rockets, absolutely, I think they're going to contend again next year, but I don't see me wanting to play for that team. If I was LaMarcus Aldridge, I could see me playing for the Spurs. So in San Antonio, I've been there. It's a beautiful place. You have that Riverwalk downtown, you have the Alamo. It's real gorgeous, real cool place to be. So I think he should give it a shot. Like I said, I think he played real well in Portland. I feel bad for their fans because they had a real good season this season. But you still have Damian Lillard. That's good, right? Somebody's going to have to eventually go play there that's good alongside of him. So hopefully they can get things figured out. But again, when LaMarcus leaves, I really think he should go to San Antonio. That'd be a great fit. You should keep it in mind, LaMarcus. We'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.